I spent some private time with many of the families who lost their children that day, and one was the family of Grace McDonald. Grace's parents are here. Grace was 7 years old when she was struck down. This gorgeous, caring, joyful little girl. I'm told she loved pink. She loved the beach. She dreamed of becoming a painter. And so just before I left, Chris, her father, gave me one of her paintings. And I hung it in my private study, just off the Oval Office. And every time I look at that painting, I think about Grace. And I think about the life that she lived and the life that lay ahead of her. And most of all, I think about how, when it comes to protecting the most vulnerable among us, we must act now. For Grace. For the 25 other innocent children and devoted educators who had so much left to give. For the men and women in big cities and small towns who fall victim to senseless violence each and every day. For all the Americans who are counting on us to keep them safe from harm. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing for them and for this country that we love so much. Thank you. I'm going to sign these orders.
Professional groups all have fraternal orders. Doctors, attorneys, etc. have their own specific fraternal orders. In the banking world, it is the same way. They have a fraternal order. In politics, there is a fraternal order. However, we're not supposed to know anything about that because that's not our business. That fraternal order in politics and banking has been known for many years by those in the inside. It has been referred to by different names, different times, in different countries. The best overall name that we can give to this fraternal order, which is running our country, politics, monetary, is Freemasonry. Our country, like so many before us, and like so many after us, was in fact founded by Freemasons. Freemasonry has played a part in almost every government ever founded in this world. It is in operation today throughout the world. We want to establish first that what we're not talking about is Blue Masonry or the Masonic lodges in your hometown. We're not talking about the Freemasons that live across the street from you. We're talking about a worldwide fraternal organization that is powerful enough, old enough, and wise enough to operate behind all governments in the world, behind fraternal institutions, monetary systems in the world, and yes, they are in fact connected.
Sprechen Sie English?
I sprechen.
Can you keep a secret, my monochromatic friend? Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Kowalski, progress report.
We're only 500 feet from the main sewer line.
And the bad news?
We've broken our last shovel.
Right. Rico, you're on litter patrol. We need shovels and find more popsicle sticks.
And me, Skipper?
I want you to look cute and cuddly, Private. Today we're gonna blow this dump. Do you ever see any penguins running free around New York City? Of course not. We don't belong here. It's just not natural. This is all some kind of whacked out conspiracy. We're going to the wide open spaces of Antarctica. To the wild.
The wild? You can actually go there? That sounds great. Hey, hold up! Tell me where it is!
You didn't see anything.
No, sir.
For his final appearance of the day.
Freemasonry has made arrangements to organize, direct, finance, and control different segments of society in our country and throughout the world. They have realized that in this country, black movements are moving into mainstream America, therefore the need arises for black leaders to be able to fall in line, to go along, to get along. And some of the black Freemasons that have been accepted into the order is, for instance, is Jesse Jackson, Andy Young, mayor of Atlanta, Kenneth Gibson, three-time mayor of the city of Newark, New Jersey, the late Harold Washington, mayor of Chicago, State Senator Julian Bond, Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, Marion Barry, mayor of District of Columbia. We see that Freemasonry uses all races to accomplish its objectives.
Well, you know, you're charming, and I think, you know, people are drawn to you, and you have a lot of charisma. And politics, I really don't understand a lot about politics. I'll try to ask you some questions, and I think we have people at home and in the audience that have questions. But what can you tell people about the man, not the politician, but who you are as a man?
Well, you know, all right, you got a little For presidential candidate.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? So nice to see you.
You too, you
Thank
too.
you so much.
Okay, so how about this about being related to Dick Cheney? How do you, did you know that? Was it a surprise?
You know, we'd kept it hidden. Mm-hmm. He's the
Both of you?
he's the black sheep in the family. You know, we're just trying to
Now, y'all ever go hunting together or anything like that, or no?
family hunting parties.
No?
I bow out. Yeah.
No reunions or anything like that?
Not yet. But I may show up. Who knows?
Really? At a family reunion?
Next time.
But I mean, how did y'all, if it's that far back, how would you cross-reference to a family member to find that out?
You know, I guess there are these genealogists. They do genealogies on various people, and some genealogist has done one on me. And you know, you always hope that you've got Cleopatra or something.
Right.
Then it turns out you've got some thief or something.
Yeah, yeah.
in your family.
You never know. Sometimes
never
it's best not to know.
It is.
Sometimes it's best
Exactly.
not. All right, and so maybe you could be him for Halloween, Dick Cheney.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I saw some of those costumes, by the way. You looked sharp.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you make a good Elvis. I
Yeah.
like the sideburns especially.
Thank you. Well, those were real, and I just shave them for the daily show. But what do people want to? I think
And me, Skipper?
I want you to look cute and cuddly, Private. Today we're gonna blow this dump. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
When you understand that General Motors, Ford Motor Company, and all other corporations in the world have an agenda, they don't just wake up every morning and decide what they're going to do. Large, very large international corporations have to make plans for tomorrow, for next week, for next year. When you have hundreds of thousands of people on a payroll, you can't afford to wait till the last minute to decide what you're going to do. The ship of state is far too large to turn around just overnight. It's like a giant ocean liner. The ship of state is a very large vessel. You have to make plans for it. You have to direct the people. You have to concentrate your power. You have to concentrate the people's attention on certain things in order to get them to go in the direction that you want them to. We are a very large and powerful people in America. So our masters have to direct our thinking for us and prepare us in advance for their plans, for their hidden agendas. And of course, like docile sheep, we just go along to get along because we don't know any more about it than what we see on television. There's about time that we look into this world that we live in and examine who we are, why we're doing what we're doing, and where we're going.